What's going on, all my toy collectors and Kenner fans out there? It's your boy Ox, and welcome to the Cave of Wonders. Now this week we're going to be taking a look at the 1993 Kenner Toyfair catalog. And if you guys are new to the channel, last week we looked at the 1992 Toyfair catalog, and I explained to you guys that every year at Toyfair, Kenner would hand out these catalogs to different toy retailers to give them an up-close look at what toys were coming out later that year and the following year. Up until about 1999, where Hasbro took over Kenner and they stopped doing these catalogs and started doing hard drives. So let's go ahead and open this book up and take a look at what toys were on the shelves back in 1993. All right, guys. All right, now let's start off by looking at the front of this right here. It says Passport to Fun, Kenner 1993 Buyer's Edition. It gives you a little glimpse of what you're going to see inside of this magazine. You're going to see Nerf, fashion, girls and boys stuff right here. So let's go ahead and crack this baby open. All right, right there it says boys, activities, girls, and Nerf. So I don't know if you were with me for the 1992 catalog that I did a week or two ago, but if you're new, when I started that catalog, it started off with girls. So now we're going to start off with boys stuff first, and it gives you a little glimpse of what boy stuff is going to be inside of this catalog right here. You can see you have Jurassic Park, Batman, starting lineup, Aliens. Starting off with Jurassic Park. Check it out. I'll go ahead and get in there close for you guys so you guys can read up on anything you want to see. I remember back when Kenner did these figures, a lot of them didn't even look like. I remember when they did Ned, and Nerdly, whatever his name was, the kind of bigger dude who stole all the embryos. The figure didn't look nothing like the actor at all. So that right there is a bunch of dinosaurs. This is the dinosaur assortment that they came out with. God, you guys remember them old Kenner Jurassic Park figures? They had that real feel, like leather kind of feel to them. They weren't like hard plastic. So check it out. Yeah, this was called realistic feel. Yep, they had electronics inside, and then they had like body damage, as you can see on top of that Triceratops right there. Little mini dinos. There's that Jurassic Park Jeep. You can see the Dilophosaurus, the electronic assortment. There's that Jungle Explorer vehicle right there. I think Mattel just came out with that last year in a smaller size for the 4-inch figures or 3 3/4-inch figures. Here's that really expensive Jurassic Park Command Compound playset. That thing was really expensive. I never was able to get my hands on that. I thought about rebuying it again, but I was waiting to see if Mattel would come back out with it. Or come out with it like they're doing everything else. And that gives you a look at all the features that compound playset had. As you can see, we're moving into Batman, so it gives you a little, let you know right here, like what's coming up right here up at the top. You can see it on the other side. Gives you a little look of what other stuff is going to be coming up, activities, girls. But, yep, this is the Batman animated series. And you can get a look at the different figures, the villains. You can read up on that if you guys want. Right here, some more smaller vehicles. That hover bat, jet vehicle. This right here is an animated series Joker vehicle, Joker mobile, the Bat Cycle, the Robin Dragster right there. I actually have 2 of those. That's a really cool vehicle, but a really rare vehicle as well. If you guys don't know the history on that, I'll do a review actually and let you guys see that pretty soon. This right here is that classic Batman animated series Batmobile and Batplane. Get a little closer so you guys can read up on it if you guys want. Remember, if you guys want, you guys go ahead and pause it, all right? This right here is the role play items, armor role play set. This right here is that Batcave Command Center play set. If you guys were with me a week or two ago when I took a look at the 1992 Toyfair catalog, they had that exact same Wayne Manor Command Center play set. For the Batman Returns movie as well. So right here, it's just repainted for the Batman animated series. This right here is a look at some of the Batman Returns movie toys. These were in the last catalog as well. I don't know if there's any extra ones in here, but this is just kind of to remind you that them figures are out there in case you wanted to buy them, because they're probably still on the store shelves. There's some more vehicles. That Bat ski boat right there, that's really cool. I actually have that on display. That Penguin umbrella jet, we took a look at that a week or two ago. Same with these, that Bat missile and that Bruce Wayne custom coupe. Them were in the last magazine that I did. Really rare vehicle as well. Really expensive. So now we're going to get into sports. We're going to get into the starting lineup. Get a little close so you guys can see. I actually didn't watch sports growing up. Nothing more than the Michael Jordan basketball. You know, when he played for the Chicago Bulls, that was it. So, right here, some more stadium stars. Some more starting lineup. There you go. Now, I'm not going to skip past nothing just because I wasn't into it. Hopefully, you guys can see something that you guys enjoyed or grew up with or collected or still collect to this day. Right there. Now we're getting into Terminator 2, Future War. Now, Terminator was in the 92 catalog that I did, and I don't know if there's any extra figures in here that weren't inside there. You guys can go back and go look at that video. So, I know some of these vehicles are different, like this Stronghold mobile armory vehicle and this Skybolt flying vehicle. That wasn't in the last catalog that I did, but that Terminator mobile assault vehicle was, and so was that heavy metal cycle. Now we're digging into aliens, and I had a lot of these. A lot of them ended up getting broken or stolen. Hard keeping a track of some of the kids that come into your house. But yeah, right there, I'll kind of zoom in for you guys. You guys can see all the different aliens and stuff, and Alien Queen. Yeah. Here's some vehicles right here. Hover tread vehicle. I know that's really a really popular one right there that people wanted. So here's some other alien vehicles. They look more like G.I. Joe vehicles. If I remember, G.I. Joe actually, or Kenner had the G.I. Joe license for that Extreme G.I. Joe later in like 95, maybe 97. I'm not really for sure. But I think Kenner actually did G.I. Joe at that time as well. They weren't the really small figures, but... And then you're going to get into the Bad Beast. There's some kind of vehicle. I don't remember that growing up. They had so many of these. I just didn't collect the RC vehicles at all. So the Claw. This was in the last magazine. And now we're going to get into activities right here. Gives you a little look of what activities we're going to be digging into. Starting off with that Easy Bake Oven. Check it out. I remember every girl had that. I mean, that was just the thing to have, man. Like I said, until them ingredients went away and the moms were like, I ain't paying that kind of money. I can go get a real thing of cake mix from the store, man. I ain't gonna buy that expensive stuff. But right there's a look at all the different ingredients and stuff like that and mixtures that you can buy. This is Spirograph. This stuff was actually in the 1992 Toyfair catalog that I looked at. But I don't know if there's any extra ones in here. If you guys want to pause that and read up on anything, you can. Right here is Color Blaster. This was in the last one as well. There you go. All the different ones that you can buy. This right here is more creative stuff. I remember girls used to do this, make keychains and bracelets and put different jewels and stuff on top of their clothes. Easy to do. Little tiny machine that makes you hook all them little glitter buttons and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get up close so any of you ladies or collectors in general want to read up on this stuff. Here's Twist and Twirl. I think this was to do like tie-dye shirts or something. Not really for sure, but anybody who collected this or remembered this stuff. I never really wore the tie-dye shirts, even though I was a kid in the 90s. I didn't really remember wearing any of them tie-dye shirts or anything. This is an easy-to-do machine. I remember wearing some of them lightning bolt t-shirts that had like a eagle on them or something like that, that were way too oversized for you. So this just gives you a look at a bunch of stuff that was in the activity section right there. And now we're going to go ahead and get into girls. This is the stuff that's going to be in the girls section, the main stuff, the baby checkup, baby needs me, baby all gone, baby alive, littlest pet shop. A lot of baby stuff, basically. Here's baby needs me right here. Now I remember a lot of these toys now. So it's baby all gone, baby checkup. So if you wanted to be a, little girls wanted to pretend to be a doctor, or they could check up on these little babies. It gave you a bunch of different accessories and stuff to check your baby's temperature, or heart rate, and so on and so forth. Newborn baby alive. Get up close so you guys can read up on that if you want. Oh man, tell me that little girl right there. See that little girl? Tell me she don't look like that little girl from the old Poltergeist movie, man. Caroline, Caroline, don't go into the TV, Caroline. And tell me that don't look like her. But yeah, there's some talking baby alive stuff. Littlest Pet Shop. We looked at this in the last year's, in the 92 catalog. Try to get up close for whoever needs to see this stuff. There you go. Little animal critter cages and stuff like that. Some more Littlest Pet Shop stuff. Littlest Pet Shop was really popular. I think I told you guys a week or two ago that one of my kids actually had Shopkins, and Shopkins are huge, just like a few years ago, and she has so many different things, and it's just like looking at all this stuff. Little refrigerators, little carrying case just like that. So now we're going to go ahead and dig into Nerf. There's all them Nerf footballs, Nerf basketball hoops. Yeah. Nerf baseball bats. Little Nerf balls and stuff like that. Like I said, I think this was before they started really digging into like Nerf guns and stuff, because I remember when Nerf guns came out, they were huge, like popular. Other than that, all you had was BB guns and pellet guns in the early 90s that I remember. So I might be wrong, but that's what I remember. So this is some volleyball, soccer balls, street pro hockey stuff. More footballs. Right there. I don't know what that is. Some kind of gun, water bazooka, hydro bazooka water toy. I don't ever remember that one, but they had a lot of different Nerf guns and water guns and stuff growing up, man. Stuff that you don't really see too much nowadays. You do see Nerf guns, but they're a lot more advanced than this. There's that bow and arrow. I had that bow and arrow. I had this one right here too. So, yep, I remember all them little squishy Nerf balls, man. Check them out. Missile blaster, sharpshooter. This is Nerf ammo where you could buy individual little bullets and stuff in case you run out or your dog gets a hold of your ammo and rips them all to crap, which happened all the time. And that right there is a look at all the stuff in the Nerf section right there. And that's it, man. That's the end. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at the 1993 Kenner Toy Fair catalog. And until next time, make sure you guys like and subscribe and stay tuned. And we'll be taking a look at the 1994 Toy Fair catalog as well in probably a week or so, all right? Stay cool, guys.